Well, before we go on hiatus, we still got a reveal to do. Up, what do you nerd against? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerd Again live reaction video is going to be for Detective Conan chapter 1031. And yes, we are going on hiatus again after this chapter, but something that I've been noticing, and I think you nerd against have been noticing this as well, is usually the chapters that we end on before, going on hiatus have some huge reveal going on, and it's not just the killer. So I'm hoping we'll get a really amazing fucking reveal this chapter, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's get to this chapter and see who the killer is. And this chapter is titled A Dangerous Feeling. Does the number 9 conceal a hint to decipher the code? The serial killings at the snowy, derelict church speed towards a resolution. Nishino can come out already, and that's who I think did it. I think it's Nishino, by the way. Don't lock yourself up in the study. It's safer for you to be together with everyone. It's not like we're suspecting you. Of course not. It's true, the one who drew the lot which decided Wada would go to the restroom where a bowgun was set up, was indeed me, but Iku was the one who made the lots by dividing the paper into 9 pieces back then. And since we drew the lots after putting the pieces with everyone's names on them into an empty tissue box, it's not like there could have been any trickery involved. One of the suspects is holding up. Yes, he is. He's holding it up. And when we were deciding which pair should go investigate the strange sound, I said we should use rock, paper, scissors at first, didn't I? Yes, I was being unreasonable saying I didn't want to because I'm so bad at rock, paper, scissors, right? That's why I reluctantly took 3 of the mint boxes you had on you, emptied 2 of them, and decided that the pair who drew the box with something inside would go to check it out. Since I was the one who suggested, I said we'd take the box left at the end, and it was only because the one left happened to be the one which contained something that Kawasaki and I ended up having to go take a look. Just because Kawasaki's facial expression changed and he ran to the bathroom where he got poisoned by someone, and he'd gotten a mail from someone while we were checking out the noise. Doesn't mean it's my fault. Ugh. That's why I definitely won't leave this place until the police comes to pick us up. Because I'd be made out to be the culprit. A mail from Nishino? Who's holed up in the study right now? He knows the culprit. I know the culprit. I'll tell you, so come here through the attic without being noticed by anyone. It's a trap! Or no, it's not a trap. If I'm not mistaken, the study was around here. Clunk. Hey, you came. I'll get you a table and a chair straight away so you can get down from there more easily. Hang on. All right, so who's the culprit? First, have a look at this paper. You found a new cipher? Unfortunately, I can't read it. Huh? What you doing? Don't make me swallow that weird stuff. I don't want to die yet. Don't kill me. Then how about just not taking it? Huh? That poison that you have in your right hand. That plastic bottle is the one you nabbed from Fujita-san's bag earlier. Naturally, Fujita-san's fingerprints would be plastered all over it, so if we were to testify that we'd heard your scream just now from outside the room, the police arriving later would likely think that Fujita who'd snuck into this place through the attic had killed you by forcing you to swallow the poison. Even if Fujita-san insisted that he'd gotten a mail from you saying, please come here, if you put the smartphone message, oh my god, wordings. If you put the smartphone, which the message was sent somewhere in this room, they'd be led to believe that he'd probably sent it to himself and would brush him right off. Let's see. No, you're wrong. I just panicked a bit because you all came stomping down from the ceiling. Also, I already said it, but it was entirely random chance that Wada and Kawasaki were the ones killed. No, it was deliberate. No. You ensured that Wada-san... You ensured that Wada-san would head to the restroom where you had set up the bowgun using a trick, that is. Trick? If you divide a paper into 9 parts without scissors, there'll be only one piece where all 4 edges are torn in the middle one. This means that if you gave that piece to Wada-san and had him write his name on it, even if you put it into the tissue box, you'd still be able to tell which piece was his by feeling around for the torn edges, and therein lies the trick. Busted! I knew it was him! I was right! Oh my god. He did draw the lots rather quickly, though, I think. 8 of the 9 pieces had at least one smooth edge, so he prioritized those while drawing, leaving the person who'd go to the restroom for later on. But, you know, what about the mint boxes? It was just because the last box happened to be the one with something inside that the pair of Kawasaki and me. Hey, Uncle, at that time you had a feeling like you wouldn't lose no matter which one you chose, right? Yeah, none of the boxes gave off a dangerous feeling. That's not surprising. Because at that time, none of the boxes had anything in them. Huh? What do you mean? It's a simple sleight of hand. If I shake the box with my... Oh, let me switch hands. Sorry, my love. I have to switch. If I shake the box with my left hand like this, it doesn't make a sound. But if I shake it with my right hand, it does make a sound. See? You're right. The reason for that is that inside my right sleeve, there's a spare box with something inside. So if you empty all the boxes, nobody can draw anything but an empty box. And if you shake the remaining box with the hand where the spare box is hidden, it makes a sound. You said you brought a lot of snacks, so surely you had a spare mint box. I'm telling you, the reason why Kawasaki and I went to check things out in the first place was because we heard the sound of breaking glass. If you set the ringtone of the smartphone, you'd set up in this abandoned church in advance to the sound of breaking glass, you could have just made it ring at any time, right? That might be true, but while we were going to check it out, Kawasaki really did look at the mail someone had sent him. Then his expression changed and he ran off to the bathroom. That's why the culprit isn't me. Warnings. That's why the culprit isn't me, because when Kawasaki was forced to take the poison and scream out loud in the bathroom, I was with you all. You stealthily took Kawasaki-san's smartphone and smeared honey on the screen, didn't you? So that when he received the mail, he would take his gloves off and touch it. Having gotten honey on his fingertips, Kawasaki-san couldn't help but run to the nearby bathroom and wash his hands. Come to think of it, Kawasaki-san was holding his handkerchief in his mouth while washing his hands. If you nicked that handkerchief for a second in advance and put poison on the part he'd hold in his mouth, Kawasaki-san, who always drank water after finishing something, would drink the poison on his lips down together with the water. Woo! Oh, oi, oi, oi! You keep talking about tricks, sleights of hands, and stealthily taking things and whatnot. It's not like I'm a pro pickpocket, though. You're a magician, right? Oh! He's a magician! That's right! Huh? I want to be a magician and a pickpocket who I caught by chance in the past said this. When you stack the cards and show the backside, the first card is called top and the last card is called bottom. The first card on that pile there is oh my god, let me read the sentence. Oh my gosh. The first card on that pile, there's some strange dirt on it. Wouldn't a magician easily be able to sneakily take a smartphone or a handkerchief? It seems that when you took out a drink, you also slipped a bunch of empty cipher sheets into Vegeta-san's bag. I've told you, I don't know anything about that cipher. The reason why you gathered 9 people in this abandoned church was also because you wanted to make the number of lots 9 to carry out the first trick. But it became the key to solve these ciphers as well. That's right, it is baseball! Woo! The reason why Vegeta referred to Wada, the first victim, as wife was probably because he used to be a catcher. In other words, he remembers of the baseball club during high school. If baseball is the key word, then the cipher can be solved quickly. Since in high school baseball, the jersey number is decided based on the fielding position. Yes, it is! If you read Diamond Ace, you know this! Also, if you read Mix as well. If we assume that the square enclosed by a thick line represents the infield, then all that's left is to read the 9 characters in order of the jersey numbers. So you have number 1, the pitcher, number 2, the catcher, number 3, the first baseman, number 4, second baseman, number 5, third baseman, number 6, shortstop, number 7, left fielder, number 8, center fielder, if I missed second base, no, I said number 4 second. 8 center fielder and number 9 right fielder. Based on that, if we read the first cipher that you all received, we get, all right, play ball. Next, the cipher that was stuck on the Chappelle's oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with me? Hold on a second. Next, the cipher that was stuck on the chapel's door is first out at the restroom. Furthermore, the cipher all of us found when searching all the rooms is second out at the bathroom. The cipher found next to Kawasaki-san's corpse is retiring the side in the study. The cipher you gave to Fujita-san just now indicates a complete crime, perfect game. And by slipping a couple of spare empty cipher sheets into Fujita-san's bag, you wanted to make sure, you wanted to make others think that. The one who called his high school classmates here and took the lives of 3 people, including yours, was Fujita Raito-san, who left unsolvable ciphers at the crime scene, gloating about having committed the perfect crime. Since later on, when they found out that the people who got murdered are from the same baseball club, these ciphers will get solved. But I don't understand. I understand that he called Fujita-san, whom he planned to pin his crimes onto, but why did he call Iku-san? Was it so that there will be 9 people in total? I wanted to demonstrate it to Iku that Vegeta, for whom she ditched Nietzsche after dating him during high school, is an outrageously terrible person. Well, what do you mean by terrible? You all have heard about it, right? The perfect game with 9 errors in a row that was ended after the 5th inning due to the mercy rule. Yeah, Nagano Kawanaka... warnings. Yeah, Nagano Kawanaka Academy versus... Shinano, oh my god, warnings. Shinano University affiliated high school. Don't tell me that you were the team that lost back then, the Kawanaka Academy baseball club? Yeah, it was the district qualifying quarterfinals. I didn't participate since I'd gotten seriously injured during the previous game, but even watching it on the TV in the hospital, I could tell right away that these guys purposely lost the game. Match fixing? Wada Kawasaki and Fujita, who committed one error after the other back then, went on to Shinano University, so they probably had a secret agreement. Shinano University affiliated high school lost in the finals, but thanks to that game, they became famous for excelling at sports as well as academics. The ace of our team at that time was Nichihara Taisei. Ever since he was a child, he was able to pitch incredibly fast, and he was even rumored to be the top pick of the draft. Yet because of that match, his reputation was in tatters, and missing out on being drafted, he tried his luck in the industrial and independent baseball leagues to no avail and became a free agent. In the end, he hung himself in this church where we often played baseball as kids. Holy shit! All because these guys fixed the game and because I was unable to stop them. Is that true? It's true that we purposely lost the match, but it wasn't so we'd get a place at the university. It was for Nietzsche's sake. What the hell are you talking about? In the first game, we scored a 1-0 walk-off win in the 14th inning. After the second game ended 0-0 after 15 innings, we nearly won the rematch 1-0 in the 13th inning. Nietzsche's shoulder was already at its limit since he had single-handedly pitched around 1,000 balls over 42 innings in a short time. Of course, we weren't thinking of losing purposely from the start, but when the point difference had started to pile up, Wada said that we should intentionally lose by the mercy rule for the sake of Nietzsche's future, since he was saying that he definitely pitched to the end. But Nietzsche's shoulder was already destroyed at that point. He dumped me, saying he wouldn't be able to make me happy with that body. No way. It was really only coincidence that we ended up going to Shinano University. We apologized to him together after the game, but you weren't there. What have I? You dumbass! You are so. Oh my god! What happened? Oh my god! Communication sucks. With that, the murderer fell silent, but outside the church, the snowstorm howled, as though it were choking with tears of regret on his behalf. 3 hours later, the snowstorm stopped as dawn broke, and the cars of the Nagano Prefectural Police arrived in droves. Oh, here we go. Geez, letting 2 people get killed. My bad. Conan, long time no see. And who are those 2 behind you? I'm Mori Sensei's #1 apprentice, Amuro Toro, and I'm the #2 apprentice, Wakita Kaninori. That ne'er-do-well has 2 apprentices? Wow, just like Komen-sama. Hey, hey, Kome, we're starting the crime scene inspection. Oh? So we meet again, Mori-san. Right, we last met during that case with the, with Kid. And, these 2 are? Ah, these are my apprentices, and, what are you dawdling for, Kome? Hurry up! That's right. A moment of time is worth 1,000 pieces of gold. Time is a commodity that mustn't be wasted in the slightest. Time is money, as the saying goes. Kome leaves with a meaningful expression. Like, you have to wonder if Amaru recognized Kome. I'm so curious about that. And, like, I'm really curious about that shit. But damn it! I'm so disappointed that we didn't get, like, a major reveal or, like, something, or just something shocking. Like this, like I fucking knew that bastard did it. I knew he did it. But I will say this though, that the fact that he did it for like nothing just really, really goddamn sucks. This chapter is so sad. Oh my god, this chapter, that just sucks. But, and so the manga's coming back on April 10th. So at least unlike Hunter x Hunter, we know when we're coming back. Thank fucking god. But, Ayama, what the fuck? You better be giving us a big reveal when we come back from hiatus, Ayama. You better give us some shit. Like, you better be giving us, like, because of the shit about Rum. Please reveal Rum's identity already. Like, give us that next, when we come back. That's what I want. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys saw of this chapter. What did are you guys kind of let down that we didn't get, like, a major reveal? And what do you guys think of the end of this chapter in particular of, with the Amuro and Kome's interaction? Do you think Amuro recognized him? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you Detective Conan content. There's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!